And more about China's manufacturing sector, let's bring in Liu Zhiqin, a senior fellow at the Chongyang Institute for Financial Studies of the Renmin University of China. Good to see you again, Ms. Liu. The Caixin PMI reading for the manufacturing sector declined for a fifth straight month in December. Is this in line with expectations?
Yes, I think so. I think the decline is in line with the expectation. As we know, in the past 3 months, this PMI index is not very optimistic. It's still under or lower than margin. So this is because some good reason. First, the important reason is that the global market demand is getting weak. And secondly, as we know, the manufacturing, especially in the automobile, output is also decline, export decline a little bit. And also we see that some equipment and the technologies in the healthcare in December also have somewhat influenced by the market. So the demand is too weak. So for the supply chain, they have some problems how to prepare production materials and the production plan for the next year. So in this way, that the December decline in manufacturing is in line with the reality. As we know, the outbreak of the pandemic control restrictions has been suspended and lifted just short after in December. So this will have some long-term and short-term influence on the recovery of the economy. But I think this decline is not surprising, but we should know the real reason and prepare a good measure to convert this problem into positive result.
And the PMI reading also forecasts a healthy outlook for the future. What's driving the optimism?
This is a good question because some good reason to drive in this optimism. Some economists that are always optimistic, even when we are really in the difficulties, they have also shown their optimistic side. Because I think mainly two reasons is that the market, as we know, that in the conference of our committee, Central Committee Economic Conference, say that our market potentiality is strong, dynamic is very strong. So in this way, that many people still lay confidence in China's future, especially in China's market further development and opening up. And the second, also our policy relevance is very continuation and also very stable. That makes the people that have a stable confidence that to have more investment, to put more efforts in the production line in order to get more output. As we know, December, November, normally the Western market needs some special goods for their holidays. When the season is over, so we can see the decline is very logic. So the output will be increased is also very logical when we see a good decline has already happened. So the next step is that to try to get more driving force to have more output to push our production in order to get more demand for the market.
As you mentioned earlier, the COVID infections still have a temporary impact on the manufacturing sector. How long do you think that would last, and what can be done to support the rapid recovery of the manufacturing sector?
My personal view is that the COVID-19 infection or the influence will have a long-term influence, especially in China. As we know, some Western countries are still looking at China's the pandemic control. They try to isolate China from the outside. We can see 2 months ago, the Western country tried to open up China's market. When China is open, it's let the people free mobilize. Now the foreign countries, especially the Westerns, try to close down, to isolate it to China again. So this is a very big challenge for China. So we have to go further open up our market in order to attract more investment. So some more policies could be done. For instance, to open up this capital market, open up manufacturing sections, invite them for more foreign investors and companies to join our production line. And the third, of course, we have to further open up our market in order to show that they are seriously that to open up. Even we have some more difficulties, also misunderstanding by the foreign companies, but China is still pushing its road to its own target. That's open up and make more progress, make more prosperity for all.
Well, thank you very much for sharing with us. And that was Liu Zhiqin, a senior fellow of the Chongyang Institute for Financial Studies of the Renmin University. Traditional